Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Chaotic Neutral Games. You may notice that Ed is not the one running the game today. It's me. I'm so sorry about that. Because it is our Halloweek special, where every day, single day of the week, we're going to be playing um a spooky, like thematic, appropriate game, and we're starting off with a bang because tonight we're playing Mothership, one of my absolutely favorite systems. Everyone seemed to like the Mothership game I ran last year, so fuck it, why not do it again? Remember, you can always, if you want to support us, if you want to throw money at us and make it hurt, you can always subscribe, and you can always join the Discord, the Discord server if you want to keep hanging out and maybe join other games in the future. But without further ado, let's see uh, if these guys can survive as we embark and find out what's up with the screaming on the Alexis.
So glad to be back in this game. I'm going to add
So,
a few bits to the overlay. Don't mind me.
yeah, cool.
Karen Rodrigo, I'm just putting in what each of us is.
Cool. Oh, sorry, I thought you were playing an intro.
Oh, no. no intro
fuck.
this time.
Okay.
Yeah, we just go straight in. Sorry, I should have mentioned that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you should have told me that. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
no theme tune.
Okay.
Awkward silence.
Yeah, awesome. All right, so let's start off. The first thing most of you see, except for Sean, we'll get to you in a bit, is the whirring of machinery, white smoke, steam rising from the cryopods that you've been laying in. You feel groggy, bit. Gonna get to get used to the whole feeling of not being frozen for a few seconds. Sean, for you, it's a bit different. You're not in a cryopod. It's not necessary for you. You're booting up, so you're just it's the Windows logo pops out. It's Windows 98
No.
because we're going for an alien type of aesthetic, so it has to be something old. Uh, it takes a bit, but eventually all systems nominal. You know, all systems nominal. You are operational. The last thing you guys remember is that you were doing a standard salvaging run, for lack of a better word. Go to point A, spend a few weeks there just chopping an old, abandoned, rusty space station or spaceship apart, put the metal into the ship, jump back home. Right? Pretty standard affair. However, um, Simon and Joseph, your characters, immediately notice a bit something's wrong. The reason you got taken out of cryosleep and you notice this immediately. And ship is giving you a warning. There's been a malfunction with the jump drive. So you still don't know where you are because you're still in the cryosleep bay, right? But the ship woke you up because something broke with the ship, if that makes any sense.
It's probably another fucking nebula. Oh, jeez.
Crank, what's going on?
Gas. Not yours for a change. We got,
Oh,
yeah. Probably some silent nebula. We probably just hit a pocket. It's disrupted the jump drive. Well, it's going to take a good few days for us to turn this around and get back into sleep. Stank boy, you about?
Sirs? I'm sorry, sirs. I'm so sorry. This is not my fault.
No, of course not. Why would it? How's your diagnostics? You all working?
I have installed a new service pack.
Oh, better not be the singing one.
We'll find out.
Oh no. Fair enough.
I don't like the idea of karaoke again. Wasn't a good evening.
I don't know, when he started doing harmony with himself, that was a little disturbing.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, I suppose we better go and see where we are. It's time for all of our favourite subjects. Stellar cartography. Lovely. Let's hope that we can get it done auto, yeah?
You'll find the walkway there, all clean and ready.
Thank you, Roy. Right. Come on. Let's see what we got.
I'll lead the way.
Wet the whistle.
It's that way? Yeah. Yeah, that way.
Yep, this ship only has 3 corridors. Congratulations. That's the front of the ship. Go on. Off you go.
Okay. Yep.
Lead on, my boy.
Yep. Going.
Well,
So
well,
you,
well done,
I
Mr.
imagine
Frank.
you're making your way. You're making your way to the bridge,
Yeah.
or like in the navigation room, probably same thing, right? Yeah, it's a short walk, and this is pretty standard operations on the Winter Ophanim Delta. That's the name of your ship. I literally just rolled it just before we started. So, okay, Simon, or rather Crank, you are the first to notice as soon as you boot up the astronavigation console. You immediately notice something wrong. You're nowhere. Map data is system data is completely blank. It's like returning null.
I hit the side of the screen and just go, oh no, we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do it the long way. This is going to take a week.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I look at him with a scathing look, going, click, click.
Same thing. It boots up again. Null data.
Oh, shall I prepare coffees, sirs?
Yeah, probably. And, rinse out the pot. Last time, I swear the last one tasted of mushrooms.
I'm trying to flavour the pot, sir, but very well.
Yeah.
We got to teach him that
Question.
More flavour doesn't mean better, right?
Yeah.
By the way, I'm gonna leave the details of the interior of the ship all completely up to you guys. So I'm gonna ask Simon this: does the bridge have like a window outwards?
Yeah,
Or is it,
I'm
completely...
thinking very much like a kind of curved, recessed window looking out. Kind of almost Firefly-ish, but instead of it being the neck sticking out at the end of the ship, waiting to be blasted off by the nearest asteroid, this is kind of sunk in the middle of the ship.
Gotcha. So as soon as you're done doing precursive maintenance on the astronavigation computer, you finally look up outside the window, and you notice something strange. You're near a planet, but not a planet you've ever seen before. And sure enough, and it's red, very red, like redder than Mars red, with a single tide-locked moon orbiting near it. That's pretty standard, ominous looking color, but nothing out of the ordinary. What catches your attention is the absolute number of orbiting spacecraft around the place. And all of them have, you from even a cursory glance without having to engage the scanners, you can tell some of these have been here for a while, and power is not on any of these.
What's this, some sort of elephant's graveyard or something? Well, that might explain why we got pulled out of jump. If they haven't salvaged the jump drives, it could be some sort of field that we just bumped into. And it could have been worse. We could have been playing conkers with the whole ship. Frank, get on the bell, yeah? See if you can hail any of them. There's got to be some sort of salvaging team out there somewhere.
Yeah, I'll go find the dial-up.
Hot drinks, sirs. Here is drinks. Just how you drink them.
Good man. Now, you didn't get improvising with the milk, yeah?
I thought of it and thought better compared to last time's effect. I
Yep.
do not wish
White
to
and
clean
bodily
up that
fluid
room.
does not a milk make. So okay, fantastic. Black and sugar instead of salt. Well done. We're doing well. We're doing well.
We had both this time.
Oh,
So
Yep,
okay,
that's the best coffee you've made in centuries.
isotonic coffee. Nice. Okay, great.
Frank, the dial-up
Yeah.
finally ends. You are able to transmit your message.
Yep. Uh,
Yeah.
over. Anyone out there? Over.
Static.
Doesn't seem to be working. Hit it against the wall and then listen again.
Complete static.
Did you try turning it off and on again?
Close down the phone, pull it back up. Completely forgetting the fact he needs to redial anything.
Regardless, no matter what you try, it's just complete radio silence out there.
There's no answer, or they talk in a language I don't understand.
Are you hearing any sound at all?
It's a zzz.
So unless they're
Snake,
speaking,
you might understand this.
you're saying that there might be androids out there speaking binary over the comms.
I don't speak binary, I don't know.
I will try. Take the phone.
You trying it?
Yeah, I'll give it a quick go, but I don't expect that I hear anything either.
Yeah.
No.
It's nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. And unlike Frank, you can understand that this is not any language that androids speak. So you can cross that off the table.
Afraid not, sir. Did my best.
All right. Well, either way, there's a lot of good salvage here. I wonder why they dropped it off. Unless all of these things are radioactive or something. I mean,
Okay, good point, radioactive. I was about to say we all get into the suits and go have a look, but radioactive might be
By the
a
way,
nice idea.
by the way, Simon, the equivalent of the red, like the red engine light is still flashing. It's the jump drive is fucked.
This is when we're all ignoring the check engine
Well-
light.
Yeah, you all ignore
Shall
the
I
check engine.
replace the tape over the light, sirs?
it's like, don't worry, I've got this. I kind of go, yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. Okay. We
Okay,
need to
so-
repair the jump drive, but we'll do that in a sec. Could be money here.
Would
Again,
you like
we'd have to
money?
make sure that it's not dangerous to go and just get a little bit of here, but cut up a couple of ships, take a doggy bag home. Extra payday.
Okay. Simon, since you're the one near the, you're the pilot and you're the one looking out, give me a quick intellect check.
Okay.
Oh, first roll.
So for everyone watching, Mothership operates on a system very similar to Call of Cthulhu. Percentile dice. You have to roll under your stat to succeed.
Yeah, this is prepare to be underwhelmed. I've got an intellect of 26. Yeah, 34. I do not pass.
Yeah. Wow, that sure is a lot of salvage.
Yep. Actually, I do have salvaging. So would that mean that I have to roll under 36?
No, it was a check to see if you would notice something.
Okay, that's cool.
Not if you
Either
were-
way, I
yeah.
would have failed.
Yeah.
But I would have failed by less.
Exactly. Margin would have been less. Okay.
Sure. So yeah, I kind of go, right, I'm going to take my my salty coffee, and I'm going to go and take a look at this bloody engine.
You know what? If we leave our coffees to go a bit cold and all that, it might taste a bit like licorice. Like last time when he didn't clean out the machine properly, there was those little chunks, and they were all right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that goes back to the fungus thing I was talking about.
I saved those, sir. You may have them as a snack.
How long were we asleep for?
Not long enough.
Okay.
All I'm saying is, you open your cryopod and you're swimming in it. You're cleaning it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, I won't eat it.
Yeah, because especially if we end up coming out on a 0G angle, 0G
Yeah.
and food poisoning. Yep, yeah, you're there.
Yep.
Right, good,
Yep.
good, tasty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right,
Just to,
let's go check out the engine.
all right. So is everyone going to check out the engine, or is that just that? Fuck, give me a moment. Crank is
Well, I'm going to go.
I
If we
hate
wanted
all of you.
if we, it's possible we could leave Stank to just be listening.
Because one thing I can do is that we can do like a snippet of life on board the Winter Ophenum.
Yeah.
You know, and so everyone gets like one thing they can do before I inevitably advance the plot forward. Right.
Okay.
Are you okay with that, or does everyone want to do the same thing?
Was happy to move along to the room as well, but either way's fine.
I'll leave it up to you guys.
I think the most pressing thing here is getting away again. So let's go. Let's all go to the engine room. Yeah.
All right, sure. So you make your way down to the engine room. I don't imagine this is a particularly big ship. Probably bigger than the usual. You are salvagers after all, right? You need to have that cargo space, right? But it's not a military ship. It's not a research ship. A lot of the amenities that you would expect on those are not present in here. You guys are lucky that you have a working bathroom.
Yeah. This thing this isn't ugly, to use the Star Wars phrase. You know, this is a cut and shut of several ships. There's a reason why we're salvagers. The entire ship is salvage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cheap though. You're still paying off the ship though, but it was cheaper than most.
Yep.
50%
50% off because there's only half of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you check the you go check the jump drive. I'm gonna imagine it's probably a room next to the engines, next to the thrusters.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably I'm going to imagine it's like a tall room with a very large cylinder, like cylinder in the middle of it, with tubes going to the side that connects to the thrusters. This being the jump drive, right? Sure enough, things seem to be a bit wrong. This part of the ship is on low power mode, and the jump drive seems to be like just sputtering and choking out smoke.
I'll put on a gas mask. I've got my oxygen tank and set about checking for fire or checking to see whether the smoke is just like coolant being sprayed out.
Yep. Give me another intellect check. This time I'll allow you to add one of your skills. Since you are the pilot, I imagine you'll be able to do. You're the one who does repairs.
Yep. I'm going to add my engineering skill because we're in engineering. And so that's a 50 flat, which means that I fail by. Hey, no, I fell by 9 this time.
This shit is broken. You can immediately tell the smoke is coolant, but whatever broke, you're not able to do like a full diagnosis. You just know this shit is broke.
So yeah, we got to repair like everything. Probably best if we just best if we just hack something out of one of those other ships and put it straight in.
You're looking at a full overhaul of the jump drive, right?
Yeah.
So
did you remember to get the AAA insurance?
You know that was a scam, right?
What?
Oh,
Yeah, and he
Oh.
wasn't a Nigerian prince either.
Oh.
he was
Also,
so
spoiler
personable.
alert, I don't think they have coverage here.
So yeah, um, the only insurance we got, and I pick up my laser cutter and my welder.
Mhm.
This is our insurance.
That's good. We do not have the right amount of tape.
Right. Yep. I guess we take our pick then, and I'm going to start scanning the various ships for to see what seems
Yeah.
to be the best donor.
Okay, I'm not gonna make you roll this time. You make a cursory, scan, and the options are disappointing, right? A lot of these ships are, for lack of a better word, dead. Nothing, no power, no heating, no life support even. So it's it's very likely that whoever's in these ships are either abandoned ship long time ago or they're dead. Um, and it's like that. It's just dead ship, dead ship, dead ship, dead ship. It goes like that. Like the time it would take to parse all the ships here would probably take hours, if not maybe a day or so, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, much to your luck, the computer pings a ship nearby. Um, Give me a moment. I need to read something. Uh, this one has power. Its reactor is working, and it seems to have a functioning jump drive, although there seems to be strange power fluctuations through the ship. Something seems to be sapping power from the jump drive, but otherwise seems to be a ship in as close as mint condition as you can get.
Looks like we might be trading up, boys. Get your
Ooh.
personal effects. Let's see what we can do.
I'll grab my small bag of licorice.
Wait, you actually had licorice?
Yes.
But you defeated us on. Oh, sure.
I'm going to get into my vac suit, put my mag boots on. All my comms are all set up, and Crank is a realist. He's one of life's big realists. He's got maybe his personal effects probably in a bag about that big. Yeah.
You carry your personal effects in a fucking Ziploc.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Uh, most of the
Okay.
stuff on my back is tools. I've got some rations, some water, stuff like that. And yeah, I'm going to use local engines to see if I can dock up to this other ship.
Yeah. As soon as you get close, you notice you manage to find you get to close enough you can read the name. I don't know what you call it, but the name on the side of the ship,
Yeah.
right? Um, it's let me see if I can come up with an acronym. RCV Alexis. Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
Quite a nice
You
name.
gonna? Is anyone? Yep.
Anybody heard of the
Anyone gonna
Alexis?
try?
Wasn't Alexis something they used in like back in the 2020s, like as an assistant?
Like an AI?
Yeah, they'll shout Alexis.
Yes?
No, not you. Like Alexis.
Sorry, would you like some karaoke?
Not you're stank.
Sorry.
Do you realise how long it took us to find somebody with your serial number? We only found two people, only two models that had a serial number like yours. The other one was obscene. We almost nearly went for it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If it wasn't for the broken arm, we would have went for it. You just had a broken arm.
pretty much. Yeah. So, I guess if we don't know anything about this, I'm just trying to think if there's a. I guess it would be a rimwise check to see if we'd heard of the Alexis.
We
Sure.
can still roll for it, right? We just don't have any bonus.
Yeah, sure, you can. Yeah, it will still be an intellect check, which it appears to not to be this party's strong suit, but you can go
Hey.
How
ahead.
dare you?
I'm just going to keep rolling till I keep failing. Yeah, 66 over 26. Never heard of the Alexis. Off we go. Yeah,
This
we
is
never found
room-wise,
out that
I
they
need-
had that genetically modified serial killer that they were taking to a
Oh.
secure facility at the edge of the galaxy. So yeah, I'll dock up to the Alexis.
Yep. No hailing, nothing. You just duck up next to it.
We've already hailed.
Yeah, silence. You duck up next to it. I don't know if this that ship will have those retractable things where you could just,
Umbilicus, yeah.
yeah, umbilicus. All right. Would it have one, or it's too cheap for one of those?
Yeah, it has an umbilicus, yeah.
Okay.
Probably,
All right.
got one off another ship.
You
right?
haven't cut all the
Scavenged it.
corners. So yeah, the umbilicus goes out, attaches to the side of the Alexis. You hear, you feel it shake the ship just a bit as it makes contact. All right, and sure enough, as soon as you hear the hissing of the cabin of the umbilicus pressurizing. You're ready to on board.
Puts the helmet
Frank
on.
will, Frank will get his vac suit on and everything.
Yeah.
He has.
I think you.
I don't have a clue what a survey kit is, but I have one.
Yeah.
With a survey kit, can I work out if there's breathable air within this ship?
Give me a moment because
I
I
have a
also need to
survey
find
kit
out.
and a first aid kit.
I need to find out what a server kit does.
When used on the surface of a planet, you can quickly map the nearby few kilometers, as well as get data on breathability,
Yeah.
gravity, and
Oh,
other
yeah,
features
so-
of the landscape.
It can work out breathability.
Oh yeah. Okay. So yeah. Do me an intellect check, and you need to do some reading.
Would you say this is chemistry?
No.
Good try,
Okay.
good try.
God, I just dropped a die. I don't know where this dice has got. Okay, I'm using a different dice.
Hang on, what the heck is this thing I picked
That
up?
dice gone.
Oh, it's food. All right.
Right, so I need to get below a 20.
You need to get below a 20.
That's a 63.
Close though, close though. Good roll.
There sure are chemicals on the ship. Whether they're the good chemicals or the bad chemicals, you don't know.
Okay, so
You have established
I'm gonna-
that matter is made of matter.
yeah, I'm gonna
There is
quickly.
gas.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly try and swap out my helmet for my rebreather.
Yeah.
And see whether or not I
Okay.
start suffocating.
Yeah. All right. So
Like you can survive a good a good minute in space without proper suffocating. So if he feels
Yep.
like he's dying, he's gonna. put his
15
helmet back
minutes
on.
before passing out.
Yeah. And as long as you pump all the air out of your lungs so that you don't go
I'm not
through
holding my
explosive
breath.
decompression.
You don't-
But yeah.
Yeah,
Let's,
you don't hold your breath in.
I'm gonna neatly keep my helmet on, and what I will do though is get out my bioscanner, which is also basically the permission device of if the owner is on the ship, and I'll hold that out, and in a very aliens fashion, there's a brr,
Yeah.
brr, brr in front of me.
I was gonna say I imagine it as the motion sensor from Alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. And I'm gonna start gliding across the umbilicus and see if I can get the door open. And I will try first my lockpick set.
Ooh.
It won't do you any good because it's not a door; it's a fucking airlock. It didn't open with the umbilicus, which means that obviously whoever's on the ship didn't open it for you. All right. Yeah, if you want to get it open, that'll be a strength check.
It'll be a strength check, or it will be a laser cutter check. I'm going to go with strength to start with. So, yep. Don't think I've got anything that helps with this.
You're good at strength. Don't let me down.
I've got 37. I should be okay.
The best in strength.
Ooh, 29. Yep.
Yep. You turn the valve around. It's one of those things where it's very stiff until it just gives in, and then it's just everything at once. You hear it clang, and then you hear pistons release, right? And you see the airlock open like in a diagonal manner, like what you know.
Sure.
Ooh.
Impractical Doors 101.
No.
The biggest important thing are there spikes on the doors. I've watched Event Horizon. Are there spikes on the doors?
This is not the Event Horizon.
Oh, thank goodness.
I steal up on whether or not it's just as evil, though.
Okay. Yeah. It's just send a bunch of gamers to the Event Horizon. They see spikes on the doors. They get back in the loser clock and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Hashtag win.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You survived.
Yeah. Right. So you guys made it inside of the Alexis. I'm going to imagine. Are you going to leave the airlock open, or do you think it's one of those things where you just keep it open as long as you can before it closes again? You can always do a strength check again to open it, or just cut out the middleman by literally cutting it with a laser cutter.
If we need to leave quickly, we can do so with the laser cutter. So yeah, we'll close the door behind us.
Cool. Right. So first things you notice is that the atmosphere in this ship is, for lack of a better term, oppressive. The entire ship seems to be running at a low power mode. Give me a moment. I need to bring up the map on this ship. You find yourselves at a hallway, right? You can see to your left of the hallway, it branches into two rooms, and there's another airlock to your left, right? And then to your right, you can see the corridor. You can see the corridor go further into the ship. It snakes off a bit to the right, and then you can barely see that it makes it all the way back, right? Again, very dark. It's on low power mode, so it's just red emergency lights that are lighting this place. So the shadows are very deep, and what catches you off guard is just how silent the place is. And right in front of you, you also notice some service ladder, right, going up to the next level. You did notice from outside of the ship that this was a 3-level ship, right? So right now you're on the lower deck of the ship. So yeah, to your left there is some again some two doors. And in there, there's. I'm just gonna tell you. Under your left, there's 3 rooms. One is blocked by another airlock, and then there's a corridor to your right. Don't ask me about distances because I can't work those out for shit. But
No,
the corridor's kind of long.
So what are we thinking, boys? Belly of the ship is going to be cargo. Middle of the ship is going to be probably engine. And maybe living quarters, and then maybe the better living quarters on the top with the bridge. Is that what we're thinking?
Top.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go to the bridge first. I mean, that's where all the diagnostic equipment's going to be, right?
Agreed.
Maybe
and
we
if
can get some
anyone is
idea of
here,
what the hell this place is as well.
and if anyone is here, we would find them.
Okay. So what is everyone doing? Are you guys moving together, or is everyone going to different places?
Let's move together to the bridge.
I'm gonna turn on
Okay.
my flashlight as well.
Cool. Yeah, it does help. Having not everything be on a reddish tint does help visibility a bit,
color.
but it's just the cone of the flashlight. Everything else is still dark. Okay, so you go up to you go into the ladder. You go up to the second level. Same corridor to your. You're still in the corridor. A lot more doors here. Um, a lot more doors here, and you notice that the service ladder keeps going up to another level. So you can stay explore here, or you can keep going up.
Keep going up. We want to get to the bridge. That's probably going to be at the top of the ship. Let's go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
And as we're going,
So-
it's like probably correct about the crew quarters, given doors.
When have I ever been wrong?
Keep climbing.
Yeah, everybody
You
doesn't
keep
comment
climbing.
on this. Yeah.
Silence.
You keep climbing, and then you reach the end of the ladder, and sure enough, you find yourself in a much shorter corridor, both much shorter to the corridors you've seen before. Both to your right and to your left, rooms blocked by airlocks.
Okay. Nothing at the front, just right and left, yeah?
Yeah, just yeah.
I'll go up to just the left-hand one and take a
I'll
look.
go for the right one.
Okay. The left one, sure enough, another airlock, just like the one outside the ship.
Now that I'm on the inside, there should just be a control panel, and I just try to open it.
No control panel here.
This is going to be... oh, hang on. Unless the ship's on lockdown. Okay. Let's see if I can force this.
Put your back into it.
Like I didn't do that with the last one. I nearly put my back out of it. 72 over...
Yeah.
87.
Oh god, you feel your spine is about to pop out of your fucking back. Yeah.
It's the some kind
this
of.
one's locked tight.
Watch this, and I'm gonna try and pull out the open.
Oh god.
Are you gonna open the one on your end,
Yeah.
Frank? Okay,
Yeah,
same
that's
thing. Strength check.
Oh god. No, 64. Watch this.
Oh. Yeah, it seems
Hang on,
like
hang on. We're doing this the wrong way.
Oh, you want to swap sides?
No, two of us on one door. Come on.
Oh, okay.
We're going to take one door together and see if that makes a difference.
okay. So choose one person to do the roll,
Mhm.
and whoever does it is gonna do it with advantage. Works same way as D&D. Just
Sure.
roll twice, take the better result.
What's your strength?
29.
29, mine's 37. I'll roll twice. So there we go. So that is a 98
Starting good.
and a 19. So yeah, the 19 beats it.
With the power of friendship and the combined strength of you two.
Are you pushing in my direction? Pushing your direction, not my direction.
Oh, okay,
there we go.
okay,
Right, there we
yeah.
go. Right.
Oh.
Ah!
You can do it.
Yeah, we're going to get you an upgrade, mate. Oh, God.
Okay. So you manage to open the airlock, and you see in front of you a small, medium-sized room, semicircle shaped.
Mhm.
Right. First thing that catches your eye is there seems to be 4 people here, right? 2 of them are dead. 2 are corpses. The other 2 are, you can clearly see that they're both androids, and one of them is sitting on one of the chairs with its entire lower half missing. So give me a moment, just need to do a bit of reading.
We might have found you that upgrade.
Oh.
You see the android on the that's bisected on the chair, just robotically raise its arm, go, "Hello,
Hello.
my name is Karnot. I am one of the service androids of the RVC Alexis. How may I help you?" The other one just says, "Hello, my name is Pander. I am also a service android of the research vessel Alexis. How may we serve you?
I'd like to know what went on with your vessel. How did your crew die?
You see, Kernot, um, keep a neutral expression, right? If he could emote, he will probably show a face of confusion. I do not quite know. My memory banks seem to have been erased. The last thing either of us remember is being here in the command room.
Uh,
Is there anything we can help you with?
what does
Probably not.
RCV
Bloody research
stand
vessels.
for?
They probably deleted it so that they can't reveal anything of the patents.
Oh,
What does RCV
it was
stand for?
clearly not that. Oh, sure. It stands for sorry, it was RCV. My bad. I fucked that up. It starts for research vessel. So this is the research vessel Alexis, specialized in archaeology, in archaeological research and extraction. Our last mission was our last mission was. I
It's on the side of
apologize.
the head a
I don't
bit.
seem. Ow. I don't seem to remember.
Right. I'm going to go over to the two dead bodies, and I
Yeah.
would like to see what killed them.
Yeah, give me a moment. I need to read this. The other android that has the rest of its body approaches you and is like, "Is there anything you would like my assistance with?"
I'm not keen on touching dead bodies. I might need you to flip it over in a minute, and I'm going to take a look at it.
Okay, let me again. Sadly for these, I don't. There's not any. Okay. Give me a moment. I need to make a roll.
Mm.
Yeah, you see that this one has a trowel or like a trowel in its hand. Um, I think based. Give me an intellect check. Yeah, give me an intellect check for you to do an autopsy. If you have first
Ooh.
aid or
I
anything
have
like that,
first aid. I don't know.
11 under 26.
It's 11.
nice. Wait, 11 and you succeed. This is a critical success. Hell yeah.
Ooh. I
If
didn't
you
know
roll
that there was critical
doubles and
successes.
you succeed, yeah, if you roll doubles and you succeed, that's a crit. Same thing with failures.
Hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm sure we wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Okay. You've seen this before. You come from a hard tumble, like hard knock life.
Yeah.
That's you're a teamster after all. You're not. Luxury has never been your thing.
No.
You've seen and experienced some shit. These two, you like immediately after doing the autopsy on the first one, you immediately guessed the second one without having to do a check.
Yeah.
Yeah, these two die of, well, whatever got it first, starvation or dehydration. But it's clear that they locked themselves in here.
Why the hell would they lock themselves away from the rest of the scram on the ship?
Protection.
Is there any way we can find out
Protection
how
for
long
what?
the ship's been here for?
Of course. Down the hallway from this command room is give me a moment, I forgot the name of it. It's the navigation computer. You may be able to find any pertinent information there. So they're basically telling you on the side, on the other side of the door, there is a is basically the nav computer.
I'm going to go
Wonderful.
quickly to look at the android that's in half. Has he been partially disassembled or has he been damaged?
Something cut him. Like you can see the edges, like some jagged bits, some cables poking out. Yeah, this was not. Oh, we're gonna. This is no. Something went through him. You seem to be staring at my innards. May I ask why are you doing that?
I want to know how you sustained the damage.
Sadly, I'm not able to provide any help in that regard. As you know, my memory banks seem to have been altered. I don't know anything beyond
Yeah,
what
how
I
convenient. Right.
experienced in this.
Yep, alright. You stay there, Chuckles. Come on, let's go and have a look at this one.
What? Do you want to have a quick look?
I
Frank with
can
his
I
amazing.
can check the computer.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up, Scorm.
Grammatically correct outards. So, you wanted to check your computer?
I can check the computer. Yes.
Go for it.
I'm gonna head out
So
and
are you-
have a look at that, yeah.
So are you checking the nav computer or the computer on the
specifically the
command room?
nav computer because they called that one out.
Okay. So, okay, fair. Sadly, this one is also behind an airlock, so you know what to do. Just try and check.
Yeah,
to
I
open
get to the airlock and I'm like, oh no. Alright, I'll give it a go, but
I'll come forward with Frank and we can.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like you go to get your arms on it and you're pushed out of the
Yeah.
way.
85.
it. No, we'll
and-
handle
gently
this.
tip. Ah.
You know how much you cost us.
85 and 53. Yeah, we
Yeah.
just can't get it open.
That way's a
You
no
hear
go.
from the.
You said it was only this nav computer in here, right?
Yeah, give me a moment. But yeah, you hear Kernot say, if I may be of assistance, the command room here can open all the airlocks. However, part of me likes to say that will be a bad idea.
What reason do you have to say that?
I don't remember.
Okay, well, how about this? Can you hear my short range comms?
I can.
Okay.
Sadly, I think it can only reach one deck below me.
Well, in that case, we will, for this deck and the deck just immediately underneath, we can at least call out the things that you can unlock. So first of all,
Wait,
can you unlock this one?
Yes. Bender, can you do me the favor to open the airlock for them? I seem to be incapacitated. Sure enough, Pander. I'm not gonna do the voice for Pander because I don't want to do two same voices,
Yeah.
right? So Pander's just going to agree and open the airlock for the nav computer. Give me a moment. I need to do another roll.
Mm-mm.
My Crank isn't paranoid, but he has got his crowbar out in front of him. Just in case something does
Yeah.
jump out, he's going to bean it over the head.
Oh no, Frank's got his vibroblade.
Oh, wow.
Cool. Sure
no,
enough,
Vibro
you
Shitty.
open it. I love the name Vibrant Shady.
Yeah.
You open
Yeah.
it, and as soon so you hear the pistons retreating into the spaceship. The door opens, and as soon as there is a crack, there's a crack in the airlock, you manage to barely, just for half a second, see something scurry into a vent and underneath the floor.
Great. Riddled.
Ooh, that's not good.
Yeah.
What's
It-
wrong?
Let's hope it's their pet dog.
Nah, this place is going to be riddled. I'm afraid you're just going to have to keep all the food under lock and key, mate.
God, I
Well,
wish
this
I
might
had
be-
the levels of denial that Frank has.
Right, come on. And I'm going to go up to the nav computer and start getting the telemetries.
Yeah.
Frank will go up to the two robots, and he's got a long range comm.
Yeah.
So we can try and see if they can pick that up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Thank you. This will be very useful in resolving whatever is happening here. I appreciate it. Crank. You go to the computer. You log. There asks you for a login. So unless you wanna, yeah, fuck it. Give me just a quick intellect check to see if you can access it.
I was going to say,
The
why do you
password's
keep
gonna be
asking for my
password.
lowest stat? But then I rolled a 12 under intellect, so yeah.
Yeah. Again, a with these types of systems, like a pretty easy hack. It's like the Fallout equivalent of trying to hack a computer.
Yeah.
Um, you quickly just find a bypass, and this is something that strikes you as odd. The nav computer is completely empty. Now this is weird for you because all ships, even the ones that have never seen any action, that have never left the dock, still has like some like admin folders, some like something, like some registries to put the travel logs into, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
This one's completely empty. No files, no folders, no registries, nothing.
I hit the console and square and say, someone's done a rub job on the whole thing. Not just the androids, but they've done this as well. I mean, you can see how clumsy it was. They didn't even leave behind the regular folders. They just formatted the whole drive.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Turn it off and on again isn't going to create files.
It might just be like a file error. I don't know computers.
Now, let's not waste our time with this. I wonder what that one was. It Panda said he was why he didn't want to open all the airlocks. Wonder what they're doing on here. Anyway, I think we need to go because these are the only two rooms on this floor. I think we need to go down into the next floor and just take a look at the engine room, take a look at maybe some of the crew quarters. And let's face it, we're going to have to pick one of these ourselves. And also, most importantly, check the hibernation booths. If we're going to go into hibernation, we're going to have to know that they're working.
Sorry, need to get into my Android voice. Yes, the crew quarters are located in the second deck. Engines are in the first deck.
Engines are on the bottom deck.
Affirmative.
Okay, fair enough. I suppose we'll have a look around the crew quarters. Crew quarters where all the hibernation booths are as well.
No, the cryo chamber is located down in the first deck, next to the cargo hold.
What? Who designed this shit? I want to have words with their interior decorator.
Okay, well, in that case, we're going to go down into the crew quarters, see if we can find, I don't know, anything, a diary, captain's log, whatever. We won't spend too much time on that, though. And then after that, I suggest that we get the jump drive up and running, get ourselves into stasis, and just put ourselves anywhere else. Come on.
Okay. You go down the service ladder, and you're back in the second deck. Second deck already feels a bit more comfortable than the first and third deck, since this is where a lot of the the crew did their living. The corridor is much wider. Everything is still in low power, so it's still that oppressive red tint to everything, but it's not as cramped as it was before.
Yeah.
Sure enough, as you come down from the service ladder,
yep,
you can see directly. You can see a bit to your left, a door, and another door a bit ahead of the the corridor, and to your right, other three doors, and you can notice that there is immediately to your left. No, sorry, immediately to your right. Everything I just said, just switch it around because I got my side switched. Immediately to your right is another airlock. And also immediately to your left, further down the corridor, is another airlock.
Right, first of
But the
all,
door.
Stank Boy,
Yes.
we're still going to need to eat if we're here, and we've only got a certain amount of rations. So, do you want to check out the galley?
Affirmative.
Right.
Do you want me? Do you want one android, one human to go each direction, or do you want us two humanoids and the two androids to go have fun together?
Well, one part of me says that if anything's going to be dangerous, it's going to be the galley because we saw a rat earlier or something that's going to be roughly rat-shaped, and the galley's going to be where they're going to head for, and it'll be riddled.
Yeah,
Well, let's
we
face
don't
it.
want poor old Stank here being chewed apart. I mean, it's better him than
He's
me,
not going to be
but
chewed apart by rats, is he?
Yeah.
I don't know who damaged the bloody android upstairs, but I tell you what, I'd rather have to repair Stank by maybe harvesting one of those two upstairs than have to end up patching one of us two up. So, unless, of course, you want to start playing doctor, maybe on yourself.
I have got my first aid kit.
Yeah, I know, but the point is you don't want to use it. Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't think, oh, I've got a first aid kit, I'm going to go out and injure myself. Yeah.
Well, no, I go out and get you injured. That's the plan.
Yeah, history would say that, wouldn't it? Come on, let's see. Let's go locker shopping, and so I'm going to go and just pick some random crew quarters, and if I can pick the locks, I'll pick the locks.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll a d4 because I mentioned that there's, like, from what you can see, 4 doors available, right? 4 or 5 doors.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm just gonna roll a d4 to see which one you go into. Okay. You're gonna go the one immediately to your right of, coming down from the from the service ladder. So Stank and Frank, god damn it, you guys are heading to the galley, right?
No, Frank's gonna go with Crank.
Yeah.
Okay.
It sounded like
And
I
so
was
Stank
heading
is
away
going.
with another droid.
Okay. So Stank is going to the galley, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Let's do both of you first. So you go immediately down, to the first door. You open it. It's just an easy slide, like just have to slide open the door, type of thing. Plastic door, nothing too complex. And now I need to make a roll. So you immediately get inside the room. You don't get to hear your eyes don't adjust yet to what's inside the room, but the first thing you hear is from the vents, and you just hear a before it trails off.
Get out the flashlight. Like, ooh.
Really get to see anything.
And there we have it. What are we thinking?
Hopefully we've scared it off.
Oh, it was a big bugger, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
We might have had
so
a
now-
tiger or something. I don't know.
Okay, so now you see you're in the room and you have your flashlights on and your eyes have adjusted a bit. Pretty sizable crew quarters. 6 bunks, so three, column of three, right? And each of the bunks, 1 corpse.
Ooh.
Check them all.
The next thing you notice, gonna roll a d6 just to see what corpse you check, right? 5, because, all right. Let's see. What do you find on this one? The 5. This one seems to have You notice that this one also has something on its hand. It's a short pamphlet, you know. Probably like it's probably just a piece of A4 paper just folded into a pamphlet. It's nothing
Yeah.
official. And in crew handwriting, it has written on the front of it, uh, the shedding of flesh.
Oh,
Mm,
Another thing you notice is that
looks like
on the
they're
bottom of the
religious nuts.
floor,
Oh God.
uh,
Let me check this guy.
okay, give me a moment. I'm gonna see what he has. Ooh, he has. Need to roll 2d10.
That's never a good reaction from your warden.
Oh God, this guy has an STI.
He has money. He has 8 credits.
I win it.
So you get to. You found you. I think you had got the only good thing on the fucking table. But yeah, I don't know if credits are gonna be useful because this is a one shot. But you found
Yeah.
$8.
$8. You
Would
managed to hit the mother load enough to
When we get back, I'm buying you a McDonald's.
Yeah. Probably
But yeah,
the only thing you
so
can
yeah,
get for $8 in the future.
Yeah.
last thing you notice in this is that on the floor of the of this quarters is pinned to the floor, pinned to the bottom of a bunk.
Yeah.
Is a poster of a smiling woman riding a rocket.
Mm-hmm.
It's dotted with throwing knives.
Are the throwing knives in the poster?
Yeah, they're in. That the poster is what's keeping it pinned.
I take out the throwing knives. Ah. Here you go. You're always better at that type of thing than me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I would like to read the pamphlet, what was it, Shedding of the Flesh.
Yeah. Okay. Give me a moment. I need to do another roll. Where is it? 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 Sorry, I need to look for another table that is farther ahead. There we go. Okay, I need to roll a D100. Okay. You see also in crude handwriting. It's written in the first person, right?
Yeah.
It says, I had a dream last night. My arms were dragged into opposite directions as they're fed into gears. I feel the crushing weight of tears forming in my muscles. Everything reeks of grease and rust. Can you please give me? I don't know if it will be a fear save or a sanity save, but you're definitely gonna do one of those.
Okay. Sure.
I'm gonna say sanity. I'm gonna say sanity. No, yeah, sanity because
Okay.
it's understanding shit.
So that is a 60.
What's your sanity? Sanity save?
My sanity save is 30.
Okay, give me a moment.
Woobity-
You lucky bastard! Take 1 stress.
Sure.
I was gonna do like take 1d10 stress on a failure, a half on a success. I rolled a d10 and you rolled a 1, so you lucked out.
So this guy's either got like some major jonesing for the gym or he's into BDSM. I'm not sure which one it is, but stay away from this one, yeah? Use the
Okay,
alcohol
yeah.
gel. And I throw the thing across the room.
Okay. Let's cut to Stank, who decided to go to the galley. The other android told you via the communicator, right? I imagine androids have like an internal communicator, so it's fine, right? That the galley was at the end, onto the right end of the hallway,
Yeah.
right? It's almost like if you like in the direction of the command room, and it's behind an airlock, but you already talk with the androids, and they believe, without any
Yay.
trouble, they open the airlock for you. I need to make another roll. Yes, I am rolling every time you enter a room.
I think I know
Three.
what this is. All right. Cool.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I
Goodbye,
need
everybody.
to look up some stuff.
Oh,
If
it's a
PDF
fun game,
wasn't
everyone. Have a good
awful.
one.
Come on. Okay, you guys kind of have to give me a moment. The Acrobat
Yeah,
is
you got a lot of
acting
stuff
funky
to
on me.
look up. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Like, my problem is not, I know I have to look up. My problem is that Acrobat is just, you know,
Hmm.
like, acting up.
It's not my favorite piece of software either.
Yeah, I know, right? Thank you, Adobe. Oh, shut up. Okay.
If anything, it just raises my
So-
tension. So
There's 3d10 of those.
good, great.
4, 6, 5. So 4, 6, 11. Okay.
Come on, food rations.
You open the airlock opens. God damn it, Adobe. God damn it, Acrobat. This happened to me as well when I ran Gradient Descent last year. So let me see. What else? Okay. You open the door to the cafeteria opens. You shine your flashlight into it, and oh my god, can you stop acting up? Okay. And you see this weird, small, maybe like size of a puppy, tentacle flesh things in the in the in the in the cafeteria. Again, just give me a moment. I want to pull the stats for this thing, but Adobe Acrobat is not letting me.
Thanks, cool, but Seekin hates it.
Send in the sacrificial android.
Goodbye, everybody.
Give me a moment.
I die with
I
my
want to pull the
licorice.
stats for these things, but the fucking Acrobat just keeps running out of memory for some reason.
Yeah, I've
So,
noticed
like, it
that,
doesn't let
especially
me
if you've got like a core book or something, you go like 3 or 4 pages down and it just goes, nope.
Yeah, it's really bad because we're gonna have to get into some fighting right now, and I want to pull the stats on this thing, but I'm only getting blank pages, so you're gonna have to excuse me for a bit.
No problem.
Okay, so you know what? Let's do this. Let's leave it a bit in a cliffhanger. These things are gonna jump at Stank,
No.
and these things are not happy.
No.
And we're gonna take a quick 10-minute break as everyone takes a breather, and I sort out technical issues because Acrobat's acting out in the worst possible time. I hope everyone's been enjoying it. It's been a bit slow, but hey, it's Mothership. It's slow burn horror.
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
So-
Yeah, great.
It's the whole, I open a door, oh, okay, nothing. I open the door, oh, I open the next door, and I'm sucked into an existential crisis abyss thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool.
So yeah, we'll be taking a quick 10-minute break. Please stay with us. Let's see what else happens on board the Alexis. Trust me, there's more fun things to come.
We've been opening all the doors, and we've just got to the tentacle rats, so, you know, that part's good.
Gross.
Yeah. Okay, so
Anyway.
see you in a bit.
See you in 10 minutes' time. And we are back.
Welcome back, everyone. So we thanks to Adobe Acrobat, we left at a very, very uh great, I don't know, cliffhanger, right? As um
Death
Stank
by calamari.
yeah. You see Stank as you enter, as you flash your light into the cafeteria. You see these tentacled and kind of like titanous armored creatures, right? They're about like a foot long, and you see them scurrying about with like proboscis, right? All over the floor. You see black spines undulating ridges down the backs of these bugs? Question mark, right? And immediately they seem to turn hostile towards you. So, first things first, you're gonna have to roll me a fear check.
No! I don't like the idea of rolling dice in a dice game. That's terrible.
I was about to say, fear saves made in the presence of androids at disadvantage. We sent him into a different room.
I was quite glad about that.
Damn. I mean, I still failed. I failed by 1. I rolled 86.
Okay, cool. You're surprised. You won't get to act for a round.
Ah!
So, these things immediately go on the offensive, and all of them in unison, because they're far a bit away from you, they're going to
Talk about what to do next and give me a round to get my shit together.
they are going to shoot you
No, that's
with
not what I
these
said.
like spikes, like they stand on like their hind tentacles or whatever, and like these like they shoot these thin, sharp, right, like bone like spikes. So let me see. I need to roll to see if they hit you.
You're being augured.
Come on, miss. Do
Okay,
it.
that's probably a miss, but yeah, you managed to like immediately just put yourself against the
Ah.
against the wall, and most spikes just hit the far like just fall behind you. Yeah. Okay, now you're gonna need to do a speed check, and so am I. Because that was their surprise round essentially.
Mm-hmm.
62. Well, they failed.
I succeeded.
Okay, so you're gonna go before them.
Yeah.
So, okay, so the way combat works in Mothership is that you got 2 significant actions, right,
Mhm.
to do on your turn, right? What a significant action entails, usually it's up to me to decide, but it usually means attacking, running away, activating an object, throwing
Mhm.
something, you know? So yeah, you get 2 significant actions. What do you do? Just tell me what you do, and I tell you, you know, how, what uses
I
up.
jump on the long range comms to my friends upstairs and I go, please close the door. And then I'm going to walk away and rejoin my friends. With a fight scene of panic.
Okay.
I'm going to try and
Yeah,
leave.
I'm gonna say that just happens. They just go, sure, and the thing just closes as this thing starts scurrying towards you.
Nah, mate.
Okay, can you give me another? Technically, combat's over, but can you give me another fear check, please?
Nope.
It's the Homer going into the bush, but the space equivalent of this is you open up the door, it's like, nope.
Nah, mate. So, what save did you want?
Fear.
Fear. I succeeded. I have a 68. My score is 85.
Take 8 stress.
8 stress? Holy.
Yes.
That seems like a lot. Alright, thank you.
If you failed, it would have been 2d10. I reduced it to 1d10.
That's good. Yeah,
So-
then. And then after that, I'm heading back towards my colleagues in a hurried, like, power walk.
Yeah. It's like
We're there busting lockers.
Okay, so Frank and Crank. God damn it! I hate your names. Uh, are you still in the same room, or are you checking another one? There's still plenty of in the crew's quarters to
If
check.
there's some lockers to bust here, we probably would have stuck
Yeah.
around and bust a few lockers. If not, we would have gone.
Give me a
Yeah.
Yeah, if not, we'd go to a different room.
give me a moment. I need to I moved it to There we go. Okay. Let me check. Yeah, no lockers in this one.
Okay. Yeah, in that case.
I feel like we don't want to be checking any more bodies. I got my $8 out of it. I'm all right.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
So there's one right outside of where you guys come down. Right outside where you guys were, and there's like 3 other doors to your right, and 2 more airlocks as well. One of them is just next to the service ladder, and one of them is in the end of the hallway.
How about we just pop our heads in the ones that are easy to open and see if there's anything pretty, and
Yeah.
if not, walk along.
So imagine you're
what I was
going
thinking.
to the one right in front of you.
Yep. Pretty much just
Yeah,
working our
okay.
way down the corridors.
Okay, cool. Give me a moment. I need to make a roll. Sure enough, you open the door, and inside is another crew quarters, right? A bit larger, larger than the one you were before. 12 bunks in this one, right? Some corpses as well. But 2 things catches your eye. One, there are corpses here. Most of them, some of them are in the on their bunks. But one of them, there's 4 corpses. 3 of them under their bunks. One of them is stuck to the ceiling, where the vent is. You can see that the reason it's staying up there is that they are impaled by a piece of the vent. You look down below them, and there's 9 of those same things that were with that stank encounter in the middle of the room.
Slam
Same
the
thing.
Told you,
I'm
mate.
thinking-
Riddled, mate.
I feel like Frank only saw the body, and so he's going to immediately say, they're terrible maintenance around here. Honestly, they're just so accident. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Yep. Let's go to the other one.
Yeah, do the next one.
But at this point, I think Stank will have joined you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Stank, don't go in there. There's some sort of, I don't know, weird rat thing.
Oh, did they
a ratty
throw-
octopus.
did they throw knives at you too?
Knives?
I met 11 of them in the galley just now.
Like these knives. And I pull out the knives that was in the poster.
No, nothing like that.
No.
Like you were shot at by needles.
Like needles, I suppose. Forgive my inaccurate language.
I'll
Okay.
think about it. Like, we
So-
might need to have your dictionary looked at.
There's 3. So now there's 3 doors you haven't checked, all to your all further down to the, let's call it like the east part of the ship, right?
Yep. We're gonna go for
Um,
those.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 2 near the the service ladder, one which is right next to it.
Sure. Yeah. I get the crowbar out, knowing what I've just seen, and I go, you ready?
He gets the crowbar
Stank,
out.
what
I get
weapons
the
you got, mate?
vibro chassis.
I pull out my rigging gun.
Yep, that'll do it. Right.
How do you keep encountering these
Uh,
9 crawlers?
I
Again, boy.
I throw the, well, I was about to say throw the door open. I open the door a crack, ready to close it if I need to.
Yeah.
So, what's in this one?
So the one you just opened, 9 crawlers.
No, next one.
Oh, next one. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's the one in front of the one you just did.
Yep.
Just so so it's better for my brain. Please don't be crawlers. I'm getting tired of them.
It
Okay.
is really an infestation.
Yeah. You enter the room and the end room is empty. You do manage to hear something skittering on the walls, though.
Lovely.
Oh,
If we can get one of these things on its own, I'd like to maybe see if we can find out what it doesn't like. Does it not like a particular gas? Does it not like what?
Okay. So
Whatever stank
you
makes.
enter this room. You enter this room, and this is a room, no bunks. This is just one bed. You know, you see a locker. Maybe a desk and some other maybe a nightstand, something like that, right? Same thing here though. Another corpse. Yeah.
Okay. Stank, check the corpse. Frank, check the desk. I'm gonna go play the lottery, and I grab hold of my crowbar, jam it into the locker, and pop the locker.
You pop the locker open and holy shit. Okay. You find quite a few things and they're good. You find rations. You find a waterproof poncho. You find a flare gun. But most importantly,
Lightsaber. Please say lightsaber.
you find a Seeker smart rifle.
Oh,
I'll take it. Okay.
These things, you've heard of these things, right? And you probably seen them in maybe on an advertisement or in a picture, right? But these things, this is military or high-end mercenary company stuff, right? So from what you're getting is whoever was in this room, this was the dude who was had his bunker, just in case the zombie apocalypse happened. All right. He's dead though, so make of that what you will.
So I go, Frank, we won the lottery. This one's for you, and I throw him the Seeker Smart Rifle.
Oh,
Yeah.
you are my best mate now. Sorry, Stank.
Aw.
What do you guys got?
By the way, you notice also on the wall, stuck to the wall, there is another vibrate shading.
I'll take that. Shrink.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not as good as you with these things, but I have a feeling I'm going to need one. Crowbar just doesn't seem to
Yeah.
cut it against those creatures.
Okay. So that's
If
this one.
Stank doesn't have a vibrochetti, I'll hand him mine.
He's
Oh,
got
no,
a rigging gun.
I have a machete as well.
Okay, so we're all.
Yeah, I'm
we've all
good.
got vibrochetti.
Yeah. That's why I took this one, is that I knew both of you had it based on what you'd already previously told me you had.
Yeah.
You've both got
Yeah.
exploration, I've got excavation, which means I've got a crowbar and a laser cutter, which means I'm not particularly unarmed, but now
Okay.
I've got all three of us got vibra swords, so this is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's have a
Now,
look at this desk.
now, let me check the table.
Ooh.
Desk table.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Counter.
I have a soundboard for that, dang it. I could have pressed a button and done that noise.
Ah.
Oh, well.
If you want, we can make the joke again. And
No,
we can do
it's not the same now. Ugh. Thank you, though. I
You
appreciate the duffer.
find like a fossil. Was an archaeological research vessel, but it's of a something. Neither of you have seen it before. Kind of looks like I don't know, trilobite maybe. That's what the table says, an ossified trilobite. So
Mhm.
make of that what you will,
Yep.
right?
I have no idea what this is, but I'll keep it for science.
Nice.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, we
Anything
haven't
you
pointed
leaving this
out
room now?
that your patch on your back says "Do it for
For
science."
science.
Yeah.
Okay. So is there another room you're gonna check out?
I was
Um,
gonna check the body, right?
Yeah, check the body. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything
Okay. Yeah.
cool about the
Okay.
corpses?
Need to do another roll. Give me a moment.
No problem.
Same thing on the body.
Nothing new here.
Okay. So I'm just gonna assume you're gonna check the next door available. The last door
Yep.
that isn't crawlers, as far as you know, is the one at the end of the hallway next to the airlock.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you open the door. Let me see what's inside. Yes. Dark. Same thing. It's an empty room. Um. First thing that hits you is like, okay, first thing when you enter, same skittering on the walls, louder this time. But the next thing that hits you is, the stench of decay. It reeks of decomposition here. So much so that I think I'm gonna have everyone except Stank to do maybe a body save to see if makes you nauseous or not.
Yep.
Ironic, given my name.
Yeah.
I do have a rebreather on. I don't know how useful that's going to be.
I mean, by the way, I forgot to mention there is breathable air in the ship. By the way, I forgot to mention that. Sorry.
Got to get under. Oh god, there's a.
I fail with a 62.
Okay, I need to get under a 35.
Oh.
I got an 81.
Did you succeed?
No. I got an 81
Crank-
and I needed a 35.
Okay, Frank, you are a man of battle. You been around corpses before. This is it reeks.
Yeah.
It makes you nauseous, but Crank, you need to throw up.
I perform the flight of the Chunderbird.
Okay, so now that we have passed through this pleasant aroma, the next thing you notice as you shine your flashlights into the room, the walls are covered with photographs and drawings of something. It looks like sculpture. If so, let me get a description. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. It looks like there's photographs and drawings. It looks like a sculpture. Maybe you can't, due to the quality of the pictures, you cannot make out the material.
Mm-hmm.
It looks black, grayish. Could be rock, could be metal.
Okay, what
Right.
shape is it in?
Yeah.
It's vaguely cylindrical. It's vaguely conical, right? Vaguely. But what you can tell is, as you make out the details, you see that the entire sculpture it's like a grotesque statue of excessively jointed, twisted limbs, entwined with screaming faces and adorned with too many eyes. By just the looks of it, you can tell that it's maybe around 3 feet wide, 5 feet high,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe thickness maybe around 2 feet thick. Again, these are just estimates from a
From the
picture.
pictures. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Let me go back to the room. Alongside the pictures, there are a bunch of post-it notes scribbled furiously. Some of them you notice that some of them have cleaner handwriting than others, right? So you can probably tell that whoever was here eventually lost his marbles. Um, you see also at one end of the room, uh, there because the entire room is covered in papers, in notes, photographs, that sort of thing. You notice at the end, at one end of the room, there is a bunch of papers forming like a small mound over something. Um, 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 amount of something, and it also you immediately can tell that in the direction of the mound is where the stench is coming from.
Why don't I check this?
Yeah,
Because
Frank, get the
By the way,
rifle ready, mate.
before we do that, everyone give me sanity saves just because this room is something.
oh no, that's my lowest one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I failed that one pretty hard.
19. I actually made it this time.
Oh, it was good.
Nice.
73. Another fail.
Okay, so let's make it 2.
Got 18.
Okay, that's for those who fail, that's going to be an 8. 4 for you, Crank. Stress, I mean.
Up to 7 stress.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna head over to this pile of stench and begin to try to lift up whatever it is and examine the decay.
Yeah. You lift the papers. They are wet, moist,
gross.
you know. And sure enough, another corpse. This one's rotting. Do you want to do an autopsy? Like a quick
Oh,
autopsy?
yeah, let's give it a quick look over.
Yeah, give me an intellect check.
Intellect check.
If you have first aid or something along those lines, you'll get you get to add your skill.
Nope, nothing good. So let's intellect up. That is a 19. Yep, my intellect is 35. I've passed.
Cool. Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, you check, and immediately you're drawn to the head area. And yeah, you can tell that just maybe by just touching a bit that parts of the forehead around here are a bit caved in.
Oh.
Blunt force trauma is what did him in. Checking it a bit more to see if it was like, okay, was it a hammer? Was it like a blunt weapon? You know, something along those lines. Only one solution, like after running like maybe like like the checklist of what could be.
Mm-hmm.
Only one thing pops out for you. It was blunt force trauma, and he died from repeatedly slamming his head against the solid surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Huh.
By the way, so yeah, sorry. Continue. You tell this to the others?
Yeah, I was like, I start to put the papers back down so they don't have to see it, and turn around while I'm still crouched down. Goes, I believe he hits his head repeatedly, very hard. I would not recommend looking at him.
Oh.
Oh.
All right.
At this point, something strange happens.
Something stranger happens.
Yeah.
It's a kind of stranger thing.
Lights, the emergency lights start flickering. You hear from the first deck a soul-wrenching, high-pitched shriek pierce the ship. For anyone that's close to the corpse, you notice that as soon as this is starting to happen, the lights are flickering very fast. Whoever's near the corpse, you'll notice that the corpse's eyelids they flutter, the eyes frantically searching for something, the mouth frantically gaping open and snapping shut, the body spasming, like something like something's possessing it or something along those lines.
Heaven to earth strike on the body. with the vibro
Sure,
Oh yeah, the gun goes
sure enough.
immediately. It starts moving.
Cool. You shoot a gun and you shoot and you bring it down. I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. The body is still spasming. Stank, I need you to make a body save.
Body save. Okay. That is 13. My body's 40. That's a success.
Cool. What you're feeling right now is like a short range EMP blast.
Oh no.
Your circuits are are on the verge of shutting down, but you quickly manage to basically put yourself on safe mode before that could happen, right? And you manage to reroute your circuits and put yourself in safe mode before that could happen. If that would have happened, you feel like you could have experienced drastic hard drive damage.
No. My best drive.
The flickering stops, but the screaming continues. Then it stops, and now I need to make a roll.
Forgive me. I momentarily shut down.
You'll hear it, by the way.
This isn't fun. I don't.
You
Are sure
hear
we need to be on this ship?
something coming up the service ladder. No. Sorry. No, my bad. You hear, after the screaming is done from the lower deck, you start to hear against one of the airlocks.
I'm gonna point to the airlock, point to the rifle, and point to the airlock to get Frank to lock on. And I'm going to.
It's coming from the lower deck. It's not from this deck. It's from the lower deck. You can
Okay.
hear it coming from below.
Oh, from below. Okay. I'm gonna look in its direction, and I'm gonna pull down my infrared goggles. You notice that as he pulls down the goggles, the hand's shaking, almost like he doesn't want to see. But going closer to the sound of the banging, I'm going to make sure that Frank is has drawn a bead, and I'm going to be kind of coming forward. I've got the vibrochetti in front of me, and I'm going to be looking to see if I can see through the airlock what is banging.
Which airlock? Sorry, I was checking something on the.
We're going towards the source of the banging. Frank has the gun.
It's
Stank has the rigging gun, and I've got only the vibrochetti, but I'm using the infrared to hopefully see it through the material.
It's coming down. You go down to the lower deck.
Mm-hmm.
The banging continues, a rhythmic banging. It's coming from the cargo hold. And there's only one entrance. I know there's actually two entrances to the cargo hold. My bad. I read the map. I read the map wrong. But yeah, it's coming from the so it's coming from the airlock, the cargo hold airlock closest to the service ladder.
So is there any way we can space everything that's in the cargo hold?
What do you mean? Sorry.
Is it eject the cargo
Eject
hold?
it.
Or you open it up into space?
Yes, but you have to go up to the command room.
Yeah, going to do that. I'm going to say, right, we're jettisoning this bitch. Come on.
What if there's something good in? Okay, never mind. Yeah.
I was about to say, paycheck at this point is kind of a moot point, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. I've got the $8. I'm all right.
Don't we
Okay.
still need engines?
You hear the banging stop. You hear the banging stop.
Don't care.
And
Still jettison it. I want to see this thing floating in space.
Yeah. And then you hear clanking coming from the vents.
Oh, my.
And okay, I need you
If
all
I look
to
at the
choose a number
vents with
between
the IR glasses, can I see anything?
Give me a moment. I want you all to choose a number between 1 and 3.
Oh. Do we have to have
Yay.
different numbers? Like,
No, so like someone has to be
Okay.
like 1, someone has to be 2, someone has to be 3.
all right.
Yeah, so we do have to choose different numbers. I'll be 2.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be 1.
I'll be free.
Cool. Okay. Crank, you're the one nearest to the vent. I imagine you were doing the thing where you put the infrared goggles.
Yep, trying to take a look at it.
You're right. Something jumps out, like immediately something lunges at you from the vent. I'm going to even though it's technically you dodging it, I'm gonna make it a fear check to make it fear save to see if you react fast enough. Does
Yep.
that make sense?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because fear is about surprise, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, congratulations, Rodrigo. Fail, 88.
Whoa!
So it's a double, which means critical failure.
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay. So originally it was just going to be an attack, right?
No,
But
your
what
arm's
I'm going
gone.
to do is, you immediately a gaunt, leathery claw bursts from the vent and grabs you from wherever and tries to drag you in. I'm not gonna be as mean to say that, you immediately get dragged in, right? However, I'm gonna say you still take damage because yeah,
Yep.
right. Okay. Where's the other D10? Okay, that's going to be 10, 12, 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Oof.
Okay. That's I'm down to 61. Okay.
By the way, and as it grabs you, the screaming just not stopping. So I'm just actually, you know what? Let's have some fun. You did critical fail.
Yeah.
Give me a panic check.
Oh, absolutely.
So what you're going to do, because you failed a fear save, what you're going to try to do is you're going to roll a percentile, and you're going to try to roll above your stress.
Above my stress. Yeah. Okay. Well, my stress is 7, so this is probably going to be fine. 81. Yeah, I'm well above it. Yeah.
Okay. You don't panic. Good for you. You don't panic.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm still going to say you take some stress because this is a very stressful
Oh god, yeah.
situation.
Yeah. Of course, I took some stress. Yeah.
Take 9 stress.
Brings me up to 16. I'm there going, fucking cut it up, and I'm there trying to hit it with a vibrochetti.
All right. So, for this, let's actually get into combat. So,
Yep.
I want everyone to do me speed checks.
God. Yeah, fine.
Oh, succeeded by 1 point.
Nice.
Oh,
My
speed's
best
pretty
stat,
high.
man, and I failed.
This is my first check. I've succeeded.
Yay!
Okay, so the way this is gonna work is that Stank and Frank are gonna go before the creature, and then Crank is gonna go after.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. So, Stank and Frank, which one wants to act first?
I'm gonna try and help you by cutting this thing to try and get you free, dude.
Yep.
So yeah,
Okay.
vibrochetti. I'm gonna just try and cut up this thing.
Go ahead. Roll combat.
Please
Oh,
don't
right.
critically fail. I'm attached to this thing.
Combat's not. Oh, I just never mind. I'm trying. Yeah, nothing weird about it. 27. My combat's 37. Success.
Nice. Okay, give me a moment. I need to look up the stats of the Vibrochain.
That's right. I
Because
can
weapons
level
have
roll.
individual stats. So, dude. Give me a moment. I'm looking for
2d10
it.
damage. Hacks off a limb.
2d10
CQC,
damage.
CQC
Hacks
only. Can also
Yeah.
cut
Okay.
through
So yeah, just
forestry.
roll 2d10 for damage.
Okay. That is 69. Nice.
So 6 plus 9. Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's not percentile. Sorry. So
Yep.
15.
Thank you. You chop off the arm from this thing, and the wails just continue. It's soul-rending. It's honestly the most harrowing scream any of you have ever heard in your life. It retreats back into the air into actually no, it doesn't retreat. I imagine as like instinctively all of you like step back, right?
Yeah.
And you see this thing come out of the vent. Now without an arm, this emaciated, leathery, and tall figure moving eerily. Give me a moment. Still reading the description. Eerily graceful. You see from their torso a series of grasping claws protruding from it up to their face, right? The gap becoming a mouth and an organ hanging from the head. I need everyone to do me fear save because this is the most pants-shittingly terrifying
no.
thing you've ever seen.
And I'm an android, so we have disadvantage.
You'll have disadvantage because you're around Stank.
So I got to fail. I just need to see if I fail with a double. Why did I just say that?
I succeeded. 53, but my fear's 85. I'm just looking at my patch and then looking back at the thing going, and I've got a little Chibi Cthulhu patch on my thingy.
So I'm stood there holding its arm, its severed arm in my hand. I look at it, I look at the arm, and some part of me dies inside. I fail with a 77. You know when I said, I've got to roll again to see if I got a double? I rolled a goddamn double.
That's why you don't say that. That's why you don't say that. Frank, what's your result?
I'm just saying, I wish this game was like the complete inverse because I've been getting so high numbers. I got a 95.
Oh, you're the Will Wheaton.
95.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Oh, that's almost okay. Okay, so, I'm gonna do the roll for Stank first because, he's the one who succeeded. So, Stank, you take 10 stress.
Good.
Okay.
Boop.
Okay. Frank and Crank. Incredible. You guys take 9 stress, and both of you have to make a panic roll.
I will say, if I fail
so
this
16,
panic roll,
25.
all of us have to make panic rolls.
I critically
Yeah.
failed, Rodrigo. Do I get more?
So 9. Let's say you get 11. I'm gonna add it +2 because you did get a critical fail.
Yep, okay.
Oh, please don't panic, Frank. It's gonna affect me. You're the
Oh,
Marine.
I love this. Oh,
Yeah,
I
I will
love
say,
it.
I've got to get below a 19, so I should be.
So you have to roll above your. You have to roll above your stress.
Yeah. So I've been rolling
Yeah.
really high, so I'm not going to get below a 19.
Simon, did you panic?
No, 38 over 27. I'm good.
Ooh.
Okay.
For now.
Yeah. What?
I got
Yeah.
a 73. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, that was
No
not the
one
reaction of
panics.
someone who did it. Ugh.
Yep.
No one
Stress.
panics.
Stress.
That was Stank's action during the. That was Stank's significant action. You still have another significant action.
I'm gonna move away.
What do you do?
I'm moving away,
Yeah.
like backing up
Cool.
carefully and slowly at half my speed because it's the other action. I'm just gonna walk
Frank.
away.
I'm shooting this
Rank.
thing.
Okay, give me a
Shooting
moment.
this-
Need to look for the stats for the
Seek a
for the,
smart rifle.
smart rifle.
Yeah. Will military training help at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna say your combat gets the 10%. So
Woo.
your combat gets increased by 10.
Sorry. I need to get below 52.
hmm
So. Let's roll. I need to get below 52. Need to get below 52. Need to. 14.
Hey.
Nice. Okay. So here you're gonna do me a favor. Roll a d10.
Oh, just a d10. I rolled a 4.
Multiply that result by 10.
40.
Fucking hell!
That's your damage.
Jeez.
Let me see.
I like
Yep.
this gun.
On the barrel it says, warning, point away from planet.
Okay. I'm gonna give me a moment. I need to do a roll as well, just see if that damage gets mitigated.
This guy just stands there after that.
Nope. So it takes 40 points of damage. Wow. Okay. No, you know what? No, I think that's too easy. You blow a chunk off of it. You blow a hole in its torso. Additionally to the hole that it already has from the claws protruding out of it. Alright? This thing is on last legs, but it's clear you made it very angry.
And it's next.
And it comes next. So it's gonna target you. Okay, first of all, it always screams before an attack. So everyone has to do a fear save again.
And you get disadvantage again.
It's like you look at the thing and then you look at Stank and you go,
I
oh,
rolled
no.
a 9.
Oh no!
And a 9 again!
That's a 28.
I got an 82,
What
but
is going
85
on
is
with
my
this
score,
dice
so I'm still
today?
good.
I
then
literally
the
just
lead
rolled 9 and 9 again.
Nice.
The same number on
Simon, I
it.
feel like you've taken my luck.
It's like someone's turning the luck up and down like a kid with a dial.
Whoa.
No word of a lie, I've just got the same number on
Okay.
rolling a D100, the same D100 twice.
Okay.
got
So who
81.
succeeded?
Mhm. Success. Oh no!
Frank was not. Okay, so Frank takes. Okay, so everyone gonna take stress, but the ones who succeeded take half.
Okay. Puts me up to 30.
Okay, so that's 9. That's 9 stress. Half for everyone. I'm gonna say it's gonna be 4 for those who passed, and Frank, for you it's 9.
34.
28 stress.
32 now.
So that was not its attack. That's a thing it does before it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a
So-
scream.
That's the pre-attack, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna target you, Frank.
Yeah.
You hear, so it
tough guy.
screams, but then you keep hearing the scream, but you feel the scream coming from inside your head. So give me a moment. It needs to roll combat.
It's okay,
that's
Joseph.
success.
Just remove your brain and you won't have the
Yeah.
screaming inside your head anymore.
Well, I feel like that's what this guy's trying to help me with.
Okay, oh, there we go. So there we go.
Helpful man.
Team
Yeah,
plan.
we should
That's
Okay,
what you like
so
to see.
now, let's see. You take damage. 5, 9, 16 points of damage,
Ooh.
Ooh.
and
That's a
your
flash
strength and your speed gets reduced by 5.
Oh!
Ooh. That was 16
What?
points of damage.
Ow.
And now I need you to do a sanity save.
Oh no!
I will say my speed was 19 before that.
That's not good.
Do, 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 do,
Yep.
do, do, do,
And this is
do,
a sanity
love
save.
this game.
do, do.
That's a sanity save.
I got a 2. That's a succeed.
Nice.
That's a success.
Yeah, a success.
Hey!
You still take 3 points of damage. 3 points of stress. Sorry.
Well, you're correct. I mean, stress is just mental damage, right?
And now, Crank, is your turn.
Yeah.
You're the one closest to it.
I'm gonna Leroy Jenkins this shit.
Oh no, we're dead. Oh, good night, everybody.
Knowing that Frank is the only one who knows how to use the finger of God gun, he knows that this is the only way that we're gonna survive is to keep Frank alive. So taking the vibrochetti in one hand and the laser cutter in the other hand. I'm just going to wail in on this thing. Just dual wielding for flavor, but just going a little berserk and screaming at this thing. I'm going to go in and just try to hack and slash as much as I can with it. So that's just a basic combat check.
Roll combat. Roll combat.
Prepare to be underwhelmed. Yep, 43 over 37.
Oh.
You do fuck all.
Yep.
Now, I'm just wondering if this warrants another panic check.
Hey, at least I didn't get a double and lop one of my own limbs off.
You know what? No. I'm gonna say no. But I'm gonna say that was your one significant action. You still have another. You're still in front of it, though.
Okay.
So,
Rules question. Is soiling myself a free action?
it's a free action.
Okay,
Totally.
cool. Right.
Stang.
Sorry.
Oh, man. Other significant action...
Running away half your speed is a significant action. Just an FYI.
No, I'm still at a point where I've committed to, if Marine dies, everyone dies. So I'm going to stay there and take my free action.
You know what? I think that warrants a fear save just because of how pants-shittingly terrifying this thing is.
Yep. Let's see. That's over my stress, isn't it?
Huh?
That I got to roll above my
No,
stress.
just your fear save. No. This is your fear save. This is not a panic check.
I fail that. Yeah.
3 stress.
Absolutely. Tick, 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 tick.
Cool. All right. So now everyone do speed checks again to see because we're doing initiative again.
Every round, baby.
Every round, baby.
Ooh.
If I succeed this speed check,
I got a 15. I succeeded.
Like I say,
Oh,
my
I got-
highest stat 82. Fail.
I got a 24, but
Ooh.
that's still a fail.
Oh.
Because my speed's 14.
Your speed's 14.
Yeah,
because
got-
the psychic attack.
Oh yeah,
reduces
okay.
speed
It's been
by
reduced. I
5.
was about to say, how do you get 14 on 60-10?
I know,
But the
right?
-5 makes sense. Yeah, okay.
5
Okay,
of them were
so-
ones.
So from what I'm gathering, no one succeeded.
I did.
Oh, stank.
Okay, cool. Stan gets to act before the thing.
Sorry. If it's more fun that you go first, I'll go. I'll do it. But
Stank.
Sorry, I'm
Thanks,
getting caught in my own hype.
Thanks.
Yeah, I paused for a minute and I've realised what Crank's doing. I'm like, oh, of course. And then I swap out my vibrochetti for the rigging gun. I'm going to try and shoot the thing with the rigging gun.
Oh,
Just gonna put a rail
let's
spike through his head.
go.
My
Yeah.
intent is to
Turn up as the bad guy in the sequel.
Yes, so it does. Let's see if I hit it before I waste everyone's time with this. Because the combat isn't good for me. 20 on the nose. My combat's 37. So this thing has impale. And
Okay.
I believe my intent is I would like to impale this thing into the wall.
Congratulations, you managed to nail gun the fiend to Frank.
That was it. Move to the wall. Yeah,
Let's
ring
see.
gun is
let's
2d10 damage, so I gotta roll that as well.
Yeah. Okay. So
Mhm.
So leave me a moment. I
Ooh.
need to do a save to see if it's
Sure.
gets
Cool.
to avoid it or something. It doesn't. Go ahead.
Okay, I rolled 10 on both dice, so that's 20 damage. Didn't crit, so it doesn't impale. Yeah, I shoot it and it does 20 damage.
You shoot it
Oop.
in the head, or what appears to be a head. The rail goes through, and then you hear more screaming.
Great.
You did, in
Good.
fact, get rid of its appendix.
Non-essential organ.
It doesn't look thrilled though. It's looking like it's being held on duct tape. I'm just gonna say that.
Okay, then I'm going to retract the harpoon.
Okay, give me a moment. Let me see what that does again. Rigging gun. Retractable harpoon. Body. Okay. Cool. Give me a moment, because I need to do a save now.
Yeah, I just read that too. Don't know what that means, but it sounds rad. It might help.
It makes it.
No,
So-
dang it.
It literally, you see it impale what appears to be a head, you don't know, and with its remaining arm, it pulls it out, throws it to the floor, and starts walking towards you. So,
Just holding the gun like as it's just going retracting in.
yeah. Hey, Frank. Hey. It's coming down on you. So,
Yep.
it's a bite and claw. So, let's see. Combat makes it. And
Okay.
for the second, makes it.
Okay.
So, bite is a 3d10.
Okay.
That's very much damage. Thank you.
That's half what we roll for our hit points.
Yeah. That's half my health.
19 points of damage off the bite.
If this was D&D, I'd be saying I'm bloodied.
And the claw is also 3d10.
Oh God.
Frank might
We would have 3 attacks, but we lopped an arm off, so...
Yeah. Who's the winner, really?
The 10 on the second.
I'm still up.
Okay. Do me a panic check, because that was a lot of damage.
Uh-oh. When a marine panics, every friendly player must make a fear save.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
When people make a fear save near me, you get disadvantage.
84. Oh, I'm good.
Convalicious, baby.
I'm good. I'm not panicking.
Oh, I didn't see.
You are not panicking, even though this thing is tearing into you.
I will say my health is lower than my speed, and that's saying something.
Oh, shit!
Oh God!
Fuck! Actually, let me do a very quick check.
You got
though.
that first
I want to
hit
see where
kit,
it hit
right?
you. Just want to see where it hits you.
Both of you have first aid kit for your explosion.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have quite good first aid.
Okay, give me a moment.
I have a kit, but I'm not trained in using it. So.
Oh, both of these strikes were against your head, which makes sense actually now that I think about it.
God.
I'm hoping I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah.
Like just
Crank, it's your turn.
Frank has
Save
had a new
us.
haircut.
So did you say it was my turn?
It's your turn, and just as an FYI, the exit airlock and the service ladder is behind it.
Puts the vibrochetti... is the laser cutter considered a weapon?
The what?
My laser cutter, is it considered a weapon?
Yeah, I remember
Mhm.
because I remember Vic in the last year used it as a weapon.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
In that case, I put the vibrochetti back, both hands on the laser cutter, and I'm just going to try to split the difference. I start low, and I'm going...
Do me combat.
High. Come on.
Do a combat.
$49 over $37.
Oh,
Fail.
No.
Yeah, man, it's just you're in a state of shock. You're frozen.
Mhm.
You in your brain, you're trying to force your body to get the cutter in dead space this motherfucker,
Mhm.
but your body's not complying. people tend to forget that fight or flight, that there's a third reaction between fight or flight, and that is freeze.
Freeze.
And you're
Yeah.
frozen.
Okay.
Everyone do me another speed check. I think this is gonna be the last one.
Has
One
Frank
way
had
or
his
another,
turn?
it's going to be the last one.
I don't think Frank went.
Are you kidding me?
Did Frank not go?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, never mind. Frank, you
Yeah,
haven't
Frank
gone.
missed
My
it.
bad.
Yeah.
Can we
Like,
keep that roll
Frank's
for
gonna
death?
watch this and just pull out the gun and go,
Yeah. So here's the thing. This is the rules I'm gonna operate under because I am a git.
Yeah.
If you're right next close to it with a rifle like this, you're not gonna be able to do much. You're gonna have to move away, and I am going to use Lancer rules here. I'm going to make this like an ordnance weapon where you have to fire it first in your turn. I think that just makes sense. There's no rules like that in the game. I just think it personally makes sense for a smart rifle. You know, it's like the anti-material
So-
rifle in Lancer where you have to fire it the first thing in your turn.
Right. So
Right.
what you're saying is he
Yeah.
can't use it this turn. He has to move away.
He has to move away.
So what he could do is, for
so
example, use a
his
vibro
blade. Yeah,
and then move
back
away
off.
and then use it next turn. Yeah.
So vibro time. That's
Yeah, go ahead. Roll combat.
okay.
Hack more
Sorry.
limbs.
Sorry if it seemed a bit
Oh
No,
no, don't.
hard ass, but I just think it makes
No.
sense.
Yeah,
It's
that makes
Halloweek.
sense.
Always go harder. Yeah.
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 Okay.
As the people who play my Genesis game on Friday will find out, just go harder. Yeah.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I got a 5.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. So roll damage.
That's 2d10, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I got 2 6s. That's 12.
Okay. Give me a moment. I need to.
Sorry.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm just gonna do it like that. Okay. Cool. Give me a moment. I just need to. Actually, you do it. Roll a d10. I just want to see where you hit it. Fuck
4.
off, acrobat. 4. Come on. Sorry, acrobat is giving
Don't
me
worry.
trouble again.
Just add to the suspense that all of us.
4. You hit it in its sense of pride.
Yeah. Of course, the one page that I need is completely blank. Thank you. Thank you.
Are you looking at the hit
Make great
locations?
product. I'm looking for hit locations. Yeah.
4 is left arm.
Yeah. So it's not a crit, so it does. You don't hack it off, but you do leave a nasty gash to the point that the arm is like dangling. I'm gonna say because of this, you have disabled its claw attack. It still gets to bite, and it still gets the psychic one though. Okay, now we do speed check to see who goes first.
Okay.
I fail.
Yeah, I rolled before we realized we missed a turn, and I got 90, so I failed.
It's just me. We're waiting for. I need to get below a 14.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Incidentally, Joseph, did Frank back the fuck off after doing his vibroblade?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. I don't know how well I can do this,
I've got that same dice tray.
but I got a 13. And
Let's go.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah, showing the dice tray is not easy.
No, that's fair.
D100s seem a
Yeah.
lot more random than D20s. I know that's a really
Yeah.
stupid thing to say, but it really does feel like it.
Yeah.
I mean, considering you're generating a number between 0 and 99 instead of 1 and 20, then
Yeah.
it is a lot more random.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with actual raw percentages. I'm talking like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. Anyways. Okay, so who succeeded?
Just Frank, I think.
Okay, so Frank.
Guy with the gun.
Just the guy with the finger of God gun, so...
Well,
Yeah.
whoop, 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 whoop. This
Roll
is where he
combat.
rolls a 99, so here we go.
Yeah.
Roll combat.
Oh, you had to say something, Simon.
Simon, how could you?
I didn't
Betrayed
quite
us
get a
all.
99. But I did get a 100.
Wait,
That's a
did you get
zero.
double zeros? Did you get
Yeah.
double zeros?
You don't
Like
get
0,
100
0,
in this
0?
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an
That's the
natural
best
20. That's a
number.
That's the best number. There's no 100 in this.
Oh.
It's a zero.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not 99.
You know what?
Not is the best one. Did it?
Oh, I was
Okay, I'm not
horrified.
gonna say the words because otherwise a certain actual play series is going to sue my ass.
Yeah.
But
How would you
floor is
prefer the
yours.
ending of this action to be?
Tell us about the demise of this creature.
Just, I feel
how
like
do you
at
want
this
this
point,
specific living being to perish?
How do you
I
conduct
feel like
yourself as
you
a result
said-
of this roll?
you said there's the ladder behind him. So just a full-on, like, shoot the head off and just watch it, like, just slowly back down. And just, like...
No, don't let it fall down the ladder hole. Never let it do that. Because we do the
It's
whole
fallen
thing
down.
where
You're
we
the
go,
first- you're
oh,
the
it's
first.
gone, and then it does the...
No, you're in the first. You're in the first.
Oh,
Deck.
right. Okay, so it can only go
You're,
up.
you're in
That's
the
fine.
first deck. Yeah.
Only up from here.
You see this gaunt, leathery figure fall back down. Fall down. Its head just shatters. Its head, you're not sure that whatever it's on top of its torso, right? The screaming stops, but the Lexus remains in low power. It's quiet again.
I go up to
What do
the
you do?
cargo bay door,
Mhm.
and through the long range comms, which would probably be through Stank. Say, open the cargo bay doors. How?
I'm sorry, who is this?
Oh, for goodness.
Hello, is that Panda?
Yes, this is indeed Pander. I don't believe we've met. I am, I serve the crew of the research vessel Alexis. I don't believe you are any members of the crew. How can we help?
We've met you before, Panda. Do you recall any of your memories from the previous trip?
I'm sorry, but for me, this is the first time we've ever met. I've never heard you before.
Very well. It's likely that you've been rebooted. Do you have any memories of your trip before coming here?
I remember coming back from the still unnamed planet. We had a haul of archaeological findings. The most significant one stored in the cargo bay.
Yeah, not at all surprised. You may notice the dead crew members around you.
Indeed,
I'm
that
afraid.
is quite the conundrum.
Yes, it is. All the crew's dead. We're the reclamation crew. We boarded a few minutes ago, and unfortunately, I think you were in the process of rebooting at the time because you don't recall our previous conversation. What I want you to do is lock off the doors to the cargo bay, and I want you to flush everything in the cargo bay out to space, please.
Okay. You hear it's silent for a few moments, then you hear like alarm
Yeah.
going off. And then a shrieking sound of as every single thing held in cargo bay getting sent out into the void. Suddenly, the door like the shrieking stops. It's quiet again.
Okay. Panda, do me a favor. Try to get this out of low power. This ship out of low power.
I'm sorry, but that is not possible. The generator is malfunctioning and the jump drive is unoperational.
No problem. As I said, we're the reclamation team. We're on our way. We'll get you fixed up and ready to go in no time at all. Just a word of advice: we do have an infestation on the ship still that has reached some of the crew quarters. Please don't open any of the doors.
Noted.
I switch off the comms and go, fucking androids.
What?
Not you, Stank.
Oh.
You're one of us. Fuck, Frank. Let's just get this ship up and running, yeah?
Yeah, let's get out of here.
How you doing? You look torn up.
Yeah, I'm not enjoying. Oh God, I'm gonna go into one of the pockets and get out a flask. Just...
Stank boy, think you can patch him up?
I can try.
Oh,
Grab my first aid kit.
no, I'm gonna do this myself.
Okay, so the way it works is you, when resting, you have to rest like a minimum of, I don't know how many hours. You do a body save, and then you see if you succeed, then I don't remember how many points.
We're not
you heal.
waiting hours
But
in
yeah.
any one part of the
Yeah.
ship.
Yeah, then sadly you're not, until you get some rest, you're not healing.
Okay.
I think this is beyond me. Maybe Med Bay somewhere.
Okay, we'll get there eventually.
We'll be fine.
Um,
Get the gun.
you keep that gun, Andy. I'll take point. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
You got 2 bullets left with that gun.
Okay. You know what? Stank, you go first. I'll go in the middle. Yeah, you behind me.
Yeah.
Right.
We're gonna go to the engine room.
Okay, so you head to the engine room. Lock behind airlock, but right now it seems like the 2 androids seem to be back on more or less the same page.
Yeah.
So they let you in. Give me an intellect check, so you can check the engines, and yeah, you can add your skills.
Yep. Okay, so that's going to be 26 plus 15, 30, 41.
Ooh.
And I get a... Keep reading that backwards. 24, not 42. So yes, pass.
Okay, the engines are operational. They're completely fine. You see that there is let me see. 5, 7. That's 12 units of fuel remaining.
Mhm.
I'm gonna give you the conversion, how that means into days and all that later, right? But yeah, the engines are completely fine. But the jump drive is completely burned out, just like yours.
If we can't jump, we're fucked.
You sure we can't just try and fly out of here? Just get out and then try and do an SOS call.
I guess that's our best
Yeah.
course of action. I mean, we don't want to go back down to that planet.
And we don't really want to try hopping back onto our ship. Who knows what's happened there?
Well, on our ship, we could just take all the fuel from this ship and just get the hell out of here on our ship.
Yeah.
Feed the fuel across. Fucked is fucked. You know,
Yeah.
why be on a ship that's,
Infested.
infested with, death
Yeah.
crabs, when we could just take the fuel from this and just fly off on our own ship?
Could I ask that we try and take, the walkable android with us?
Yeah, we could take Panda.
Get some cash out of this.
Yeah.
Make good out of a bad situation.
I mean, there's one possibility, and that is if his memory came back, it could be that the navcom on this ship has come back, which means we could get the location of the nearest habitable planet.
I don't want to be running about here too much longer.
I'm just saying, transfer the fuel across the umbilicus, go up there,
Yeah.
see if there's a local place we need to fly at. Otherwise, we're flying in a random direction in space, man. Come on.
Yeah, okay.
Right, straight there,
Let's do this.
straight back, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Okay. We're going to go straight up to the Navcom, see if it's got its files restored, if it has,
Nope.
or if Pandas... Okay, ask Pandas, does he know of a nearby settlement or space station that we can go to?
Let me check the local star chart. You see him walk towards the nav computer, right? Access it.
Oh.
I'm sorry. It appears we're in no known system. There doesn't appear to be any habitable planet in many, many light years.
Does this android have an off button on the back of it?
I kind of put your hand down when you go reaching for it. Are you trained in astrogation, Pandas? Sorry, I'm saying Pandas
Yes.
because that's a Python module. Panda is what we should be saying.
Yeah.
In that case,
I'm gonna say yes.
In that case, you're coming with me. You're being salvaged.
Okay.
So
How heavy is your friend?
Sorry. I'll say that again.
How heavy is the friend?
Connor,
I'm gonna say maybe not as heavy as you think. He is cut in
Yeah.
half.
Yeah,
Everything else
so
is operational.
I'll take the top half.
take
Stank, you
Carnus
take
as well. Yeah. Okay.
Of course.
Let's get off this ship. We transfer all the fuel across,
Yep.
and we're going to see if using our own Navcon, Panda can do any better.
Yeah.
No. You are nowhere. You're literally in the middle of nowhere with no civilization for. I'm gonna say miles around just to get the point across, but you know what I mean. Like it's not actually
Light
miles.
years kind of thing.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I've got is that we go looking on the other ships.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I say
me-
we choose a direction and fly. We get out of here. I don't care. We keep boosting. We've got a good few days, weeks. Get the androids to fly.
I'm
Get
just
frozen.
going to say this, as a common knowledge thing. Just picking a direction and flying. This, like in the position you're in, it could take years, if not decades, if not centuries, before you reach the
Which is why
nearest
we need a jump
habitable
drive.
space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is
and
that's the best option we have at the moment.
No, best
Yeah.
option we got is keep looking through ships until we get a jump drive.
Yeah.
plus, with the fuel you have salvaged and the food you have on board, you got maybe a month or so.
Yeah. Of searching and then
You guys back it. You guys packed your ship for a standard salvaging run, so
I would say that the thing that the crew should do is go through the ships. With each ship that we salvage, there'll be more food, more fuel.
Yeah.
And so you can keep topping that up until we find one with a decent jump drive. Then we just transfer everything onto that particular ship and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's a good plan. And if we can't find one by the time we run out of stuff, we just set a location, freeze ourselves, and get the android crew to do whatever they need to do.
Pretty much. Yeah.
and with a plan set, the crew go to bed uneasily after the horrors they witnessed. A plan has been made, hopefully, to go one by one, picking the dead ships orbiting this planet.
In the hope of whatever
Will they
was
find a way-
screaming that we threw into space doesn't end up colliding with another ship and we have to fight it on a different ship.
Of course, all's fine and well. That's before the nightmares begin.
Yeah.
And we're gonna leave it there because it's already 3:59 on my end, so it's already
That's perfect.
way late
That's
for you
perfect
guys.
end.
Hey.
Yeah.
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 An open end
so-
of a hopeless situation. I love it.
Yeah,
Thank
so that was Mothership. That was the Screaming on the Alexis, one of the 3 adventures you can play from the Dead Planet module
Yeah.
which is the module they released for Mothership. Really good, excellent module, by the way. Really
Yeah.
good.
Love it.
I
Um,
Love
It's
it.
great.
Yeah, so thanks again for everyone. Big shouts out to Mr. E-Hole because they cheered
Yeah.
during the
Thank you for the
stream and I
cheer.
didn't
Ooh.
catch that. So thanks for that if you're still watching, and thanks again everyone for sticking around and seeing whatever the fuck this was.
Yeah.
But don't don't fret because tomorrow Helen will be joining you for Fiasco,
Yeah.
and Fiasco is, no matter how that goes, it's sure to be a million times lighter than this. So don't worry,
Yeah.
tomorrow's going to be
good
more
for
on the
you.
lighter side of things.
Yeah.
I've been roped into Fiasco, and I must admit it's not a game I've played a huge amount, and all we know is that the theme is going to be zombies, and Helen assures me that anything that I expect is going to be going on, I'm probably going to be wrong. So I'm happy with
Yeah,
that, and I'm happy to go on
but
with
yeah,
that.
no matter how that goes, it's probably going to be a lot lighter than
Yep.
whatever this was. But if you want to guarantee something lighter, please just stick around for Wednesday when Dave runs his Ghostbusters game.
That's Thursday.
Oh,
Wednesday is our day off. But
Thursday.
yeah, so Thursday
Okay.
is Ghosts of Manhattan, which is similar to, but legally distant from Ghostbusters.
It's Ghostbusters with the serial numbers filed up.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen it, again, these are a bit. I think it's worth saying that these are quick pickup games. Mothership, just to show you, actually has a flow chart on the on the character sheet that means that you can do this. I mean, I literally did this inside of a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Everyone
like,
did their characters right before we started.
I've never
Yeah.
played Mothership before. Like,
Yeah, and you're ready within seconds.
Yeah.
Mothership never fails to hit the mark, as far as I'm concerned. The writing is fantastic for it, and it's certainly one that I'm going to be picking up. The
Steam too. It's like the core book is 44 pages.
it's a decent thing, and you can get it through Drive-Through RPG, can't you?
Yeah, it's pay what you want.
Actually, the core book is free to pick up as a PDF.
Yeah.
From the publishers itch.io.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday Night Games, and and all of their modules are also like $5. Like the PDFs are like $5, and then if you want to get the physical editions, then it's like $10-15.
Okay. I'm actually writing that down now because this is something that I definitely want in my repertoire. Certainly for the over the table games as well, where I think I can go a little bit heavier than I normally do on a stream. You know.
Yeah.
And
But anyways,
just
but
to
anyway,
wrap up with the go on.
no, I was also trying to wrap up, so you take it away.
Oh no, that's fine. So as you said, tomorrow we've got Helen with Fiasco. That's going to be lighthearted. Thursday we've got Ghost of Manhattan, which is Ghostbusters. That's the awfully cheerful engine, Ace, and that's easy to pick up as well. So do tune in for that one, because that is something where you go onto the website, you answer a few questions, and it gives you a character sheet. And your character sheet's on like a little credit card, which makes it really easy to run as well. And a lot of these are light, almost party role playing games. And then on Friday, I'm going to be trying my hand at a high horror game on a stream, which I've never done before.
Ooh.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. But please join us for that. And if you want to know anything about the systems that we're using, please contact the GMs in our Discord, and they'll be happy to talk about the systems that they're running.
Hello, no one talks to me. Please give me an excuse to talk about Mothership.
Mothership, Lancer, all Blades in the Dark. Hit Rodrigo. They will sort you out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Which just leaves Rodrigo to wrap up.
Yeah, so thanks again, everyone, for joining. Again, join the Discord if you want. I barely talk in there because, yeah. You may find other games you can join because, yeah, I mean, I'm planning on running Blades again. Lancer's probably going to come back at some point.
Oh, yeah.
And there's whatever bullshit that, like we
Dave
want to
and
run at some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So lots of games going on off stream as well. And if you're willing to offer a game, go in there and start pitching. we've got a community that can play.
I think we should raid. If we have anyone we can raid, we should probably raid them.
Yep. So what I'll do is I'll go to the see your screen, and then we will raid somebody else. Until then, good night, everyone.
All right, cool. Good night, everyone. I hope this wasn't too nightmarish.
It was great. See you later.